Thanks for clicking into the Saturday video discussion. We're going to dive right into what I think is going to happen with the storm next week. In summary, not big cities. This is my preliminary outlook, and I'm just trying to show you what I think could happen. This is so complicated that I really am having a hard time with this. But right now, I'm pretty confident all areas in green are rain. I don't even think you have to even think about that right now. Pink is equal chances, so I think a 50% chance of rain versus a 50% chance of snow. That will change significantly over the next 24 hours. So I'll be updating that pink zone to see if it's going to be rain or snow. And then up here in the blue zone, I like the chances of snow. So I do think that this is an interior New England event. I'm not buying the fact that this cuts way inland and gives everybody rain. I don't think that's going to happen. Let's dive into it. The sampling is going to get a lot better on what's going to put this cause the storm to form. So this is the subtropical energy right here, and there's a piece that's going to break off of this trough off of Alaska right here. You can actually see here's the subtropical energy right here. This is what's going to be driving into the United States. Will be part of our storm, and then up here in Alaska, a piece of this energy is going to jump out, cut off the ridge out there, and dive in. So let's take a look at why this is complicated. Yesterday I showed you guys all the different pieces and all the energy that the model had to handle. So let's fast forward to next week now, and you can see all these different short waves. And I mentioned last night how depending on what is modeled stronger versus weaker depends on if you're going to have a storm that goes inland or a storm that goes closer to the coast. This is the latest GFS model, just came out a few minutes ago. Notice that it's trying to have a little bit of an initial system jump out in front there, which you can see right here. But it still tries to keep that second short wave, which you can see right here, more dominant, which brings a more inland storm and a very warm storm, as you can see. However, if you look at the actual ensembles, especially European ensembles, there are a lot of ensembles that are saying, you know what? This is not going to be as impressive over here with the ridging. You're actually going to have this flatten out, and the Canadian model shows this best. So you can see the Canadian model shows, instead of being as sharp as a GFS, it flattens this out, and what that does is it doesn't allow this to intensify as much, so you have a storm that goes a little closer to the coast, as you can see right here. Something like this is what would cause north and west and 95 to maybe get a chance at some snow from this system. Inland New England, again, I think it's almost a lock for you guys. I might be wrong because there is solutions that are way inland. But right now, the Canadian model shows you what some of the European ensembles are saying and what some of the GFS ensembles are saying, where, you know what, not so fast. I know the consensus right now might be, well, this is a washout. But only small, subtle differences, guys, at 18,000 feet in the atmosphere, okay, dictate exactly what the fate of our storm for next week will be. So we'll see what happens. I'll be diving into this pretty in depth throughout the weekend. This is my best take right now on what I think can happen. New York City, Baltimore, Washington, even Boston probably. Maybe. We'll see about Boston, but the other cities of the south, rain. Don't even think about snow. Northwestern Jersey, Northeast Pennsylvania, Western Maryland. You guys might have a chance. We'll see. But right now, I think you got a bet on interior New England. Thanks for checking in, guys.